Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2012, episode 6. From the last episode, I had completed 4 stages of the Tour of California. I am now on stage 5, which is the individual time trial, and I've taken the liberty of moving forward until Benjamin Zawacki is about to set off. He's coming up right now. He's my worst place rider in 89th. Now, this is a 30k time trial, and he's got a time trialing prowess at 55, so I will drop him down to 60. I'm not really going gung-ho for him, but what I am going to do is I'm just going to manage him a little bit to see how it goes on 60, how that may help some of the other riders. So at 60 he's catching the green bar, so the green bar is his energy, the blue bar is how far from the finish he is. So you want the green and the blue basically to be even throughout the time trial to get the best result possible. And it would appear now, obviously when you go uphill the green will go quicker, and when you go downhill it slows down quite a bit. And right now his green is falling away from the blue, so I can go up. There is an uphill finish in this time trial, so I'm not going to hurt him because in 89th position he's not going to do anything. I'm basically going to come home and hopefully not expend too much energy for the next stage. You can see his green goes down even on that, so he is coming up to the finish. 111 back, 16th so far. He's in 89th, so there's 88 riders to go. Let's find out where our next guy is. Our next guy, that's Zawacki. Our next guy is Lipskin, who's in 43rd, and there's quite a few guys before him, as far as I can tell. Maybe 64th has just taken off, so about 20 riders. So we will times 8. Basically, Lipskin will come out of the gates, and I will pause it. The one problem with this game, you can't actually click on Lipskin until he starts riding. Because he's greyed out. I hope they fix that in the newer versions of the game. There he is. So he's a +3 today, which is good. He's got time trialing of 57, so he's very similar to Zawacki. I think Zawacki was, I'm not even sure now. So +3 probably helps him, so I'm going to start him on 63. Although his green bar is a little bit further down, I think. Get him going here. So he's in 43rd, 104 down. No chance of a top 20 really. His job is to supply water bottles and do the legwork for the team. So in this case the green is still lower than the blue, and that's not good, and he's past the halfway. I think he is anyway. Slightly catching, so on the uphill he'll actually lose a bit. So I will slow him down to say 61. No, I'm going to slow him down to 60. And now we start the uphill. And Ronga is just coming through now, so we will pause and we will. Ronga is a 61, so that's good. I will start him down at 60. now that I know what happened with Lipskin, and Lipskin is coming to the finish. He should be slower than Zawacki, I would have thought. No, he's not actually, just ahead. So Ronga's in 22nd. And we're starting him at 60. Let's see where, oh, let's just see where Baker was. There's Baker. Baker's +2 today, and he's a 61. So again, I'm going to start him probably in the exact same position. Carpenter is in 5th, and Rosskopf is in the lead. So there's about 19 riders between them. So I think I'll go ×2 while I manage Ronga. Looking at that, I can probably go 61 or even a 62. And I think Baker is very similar. It's Carpenter and Rosskopf that I want to be very mindful of. I'll let these guys put in a decent performance, but I'm not gonna... Oh, he's been caught. Jeez, he's been caught. That's ridiculous. Take him up to 65. Baker can go up to 65 as well, I think. Alright, so Carpenter has started, +2, his time trialing is of 60, so it looks like I'm going to have to start him down around 60, 61, I'll go with 61. Ronga is 5 kilometres from the finish. I think on the uphill he'll lose all that green, so I think that's fine. Rosskopf should start very shortly.
Whoa, the reference time has just been lowered.
Cadell Evans takes the lead. Kind of makes sense, really. Hopefully Ronga can finish here before Rosskopf starts. Nope. Not really. So Rosskopf has a time trialing of 66. That's he's the best of the group. Quite a bit higher. So I'm going to start him at 63. Let's see. Ronga. And there's Ronga through 19th to 38. Tony Martin has just gone 1:16 quicker than Cadell Evans. That's ridiculous. Baker coming through. Baker in 19th, 2:31. Alright, so Carpenter, we can go ×2 now. I mean, they're pretty much going. In fact, we can go ×4. Just keep an eye on both of them. Tony Martin has really, he's destroyed the field. Love to have him on the team. So Carpenter can now definitely go to 65. Rosskopf. Starting at 63 might not have been the idea, but okay. I'll go to 65 as well. Drop Carpenter. So he's got 4k to go. I'm going to put him up to 66. He just seems to be going that little bit quicker. He had a bit of a gap between his blue and his green bars here. He's in 5th place. But Tony Martin's time. That's very good. Here we go. Coming up to the finish. 27th at 2:43. That's slower than Ronga and Baker. He was a 60. Alright, so this is Rosskopf. Creator is the guy that's closest to me. And there's Creator coming up to finish now. It's hard to say if well, I think we managed those as well as we could. 8th place, 147. That is pretty reasonable. So Tony Martin with the win, Cadell Evans second, Luis Leon Sanchez, Lawson Craddock, Michael Kielkowski, Rosskopf. Let's move to our overall. Tony Martin, well, he now leads by 44 seconds to Rosskopf. Cadell Evans is in 4th. So Carpenter has dropped out of the top 10. Alright. Rosskopf has 98 points to Creators, so that's good. Overall Mountain, we haven't been looking at that. Rosskopf still has the best young rider. And we are now 3rd in the overall team. That's very good. We jumped up to 3rd. So, slightly disappointing we lost the race lead, but in some ways good. We don't have to sort of fight the peloton, even though we really haven't. We're in 2nd place to Tony Martin, 44 seconds back. Now Carpenter has dropped to 18th, and Andy Baker is actually up into 17th. So that was pretty good, and Thomas Ronga is in 19th. So we've actually held 4 in the top 20. So we will move on. And we will simulate the Royal Schmide still. With the loss of Tyler Magna, I'm not really interested in this particular race, so perhaps we need to look. Joseph Lewis is 17th overall, so at least we're getting something out of that. So, we move on to stage 6. This is Medium Mountains by the orange there you can see. Fitness is pretty much perfect. Recovery is excellent, set for Matt Lipscomb. He's done more work than the others, getting drink bottles throughout the stages. So with Carpenter now dropping into 18th, it's a decision whether or not I use him to protect Rosskopf on the uphills. Sacrifice his effort there to just keep Rosskopf just that little bit more fresh, I guess you would say.
Hello and welcome. The route is fairly hilly, so there should be plenty of action.
Alright, so back to highlighting them. Putting them all on relay, and let's see if we can get them to the front. We have any breakaway. Well, it's more going to be Tony Martin's team. I'm assuming in this game it's a Mega Farmer. who have to control the situation and make a decision whether they let him go or not. So Ronga's at the front, we'll just settle him down now. Rosskopf. And it's already started. So Baker, Lipskin, Zawacki, and who's left? Robin Carpenter. More.
There's a few riders jockeying for position at the front.
No one's actually really fighting this at this stage for a mega farmer. They're just sitting there, which is great. We'll let them do that, and we'll go ×4 just for the time being. Hopefully that breakaway will settle, and it would appear it has 5 men. Oh, no. I've spoken too soon. 4 others have gone on the attack. Peloton's not letting them stay away. Alright, oh, and more are gone again. Peloton again, not letting them. Oh, doing this on a slight uphill too. More attacks. Alright, so Lipscomb will... it's 40 to the Cat 1, 40k, so I'll just let him do a little bit more. We'll do a bit more work. Looks like the peloton's settled now, so we'll go ×8. We'll get up to this sprint, and then I think we'll get Lipscomb to get the water before we start to this mountain. In fact, we'll do it now. Might take him a while to come back. Not really. No, that was pretty easy. So we start the mountain. Peloton kind of holding them at the 4-minute mark. Very interesting. So we crest it and we're coming down the other side. There's another little up, and then I think we'll do waters again. So now there are 2 breakaways, so there's a little chase group of 2. Overall they have about a bit over 6 minutes, so this is just dial this down to ×2 so we can get a reading on this, which way it's going. 65k to go, well 68 for us, and they're at around about just under 6 minutes gap. That's manageable. On the uphill, that's pretty manageable.
The last third of the race.
I think we'll be fine. We'll let this run for the time being on the ups. I have to get Lipscomb to get some waters shortly. Alright, so this is breaking. It's breaking apart. So we need Lipscomb to get water. Carpenter has to now relay to the front. So does Ronga. So does Zawacki. Lipskin is almost out the back here of this 80-man peloton. I think it's better generally to let them effort their way to the front on the hills than relay. They relay on the flat, but they effort on the hills.
We shouldn't see too many attacks.
Lipskin's going into definite problems trying to get water bottles here. Where is Rosskopf? Rosskopf's right at the front. Rosskopf is in perfect position. There's Baker. Baker is not doing any effort, so that's good. Carpenter, Ronga, they're coming back. I guess I'm defending my top 20 for my 4 positions at the moment. I have a feeling I can get Carpenter higher up than 18th. I could be wrong. I'm not sure about Ronga or Baker. In fact, I'm pretty confident they won't, but we'll see. Ronga's come to the front pretty much. He might be my sacrificial lamb and go drinks shortly, so I'll get him to see it.
Johann von Summeren goes on to the attack.
Carpenter. Alright, so Carpenter will sit. So Wacky's an A1, so he's gone. So we'll let him just settle down now. Lipskin is still there, fighting, just for drinks. This is my problem. What am I going to... I need... Ronga is going to go for drinks now. I need drinks shortly. Still got a long ways to go. It's a little bit flatter, so Lipskin's working. Lipskin is working. If he can get to the front. Come on, Lipskin. Just work your way up. Work your way up. I can pretty much call Ronga off then. Yeah, I can. Pretty much. Yes, I can. So, Ronga got drinks, but anyway. I'll get him to effort.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group.
Alright, now Zawaki's still here. He's come back, so I'll get him to work his way up as well, if we can. Baker, we won't. In fact, Zawaki can stay. It's pretty much now Carpenter, Rosskopf and Ronga. Ronga's a better climber than Baker anyway. Now Rosskopf is just in an absolutely awesome position. I don't know where Tony Martin is. I'm sure he's got help. So I will go to ×4. Oh, there's an attack. Albacini. Right, so that's enough for me to actually do some effort here. I'll let Ronga effort as well. If they get out in front, I'll put them back. Yeah, they're coming back now. Don't want them to go off too early. So we'll times 4 while no one's attacking. Oh, We've got more attacks here. Caruso
An
and so
attack
on.
is launched.
So we'll definitely force the pace with these guys. Vandenbroek, definitely. Abbassini, Mollema, Sanchez. They're all going. They're absolutely all going. Now I'm not going to attack because, quite frankly, that is too hard. I will just keep the effort. I'll keep the effort going here.
Falling behind. A team leader is falling behind.
Now they're saying Cadell Evans can't follow the pace. That's very interesting. There's Creeder. Creeder's in 8th position. This peloton that we're at the front of has reduced to 36.
A rider is taking his chance alone.
Albassini. They're all attacking still. I'll just keep the effort going. Just keep the effort going. There's Tony Martin, right there. Tony Martin's ahead of us. Rosskopf looks like he's blocked in by Van Summeren. I'm going to go to 75. He needs to hold on to these guys. Really needs to hold on. He's on the down here. Well, he was. He's definitely been gapped by this group here. It's considered the peloton too. I'm gonna go to 80
15 kilometers remaining.
on the down. He should come back on the down. He does. They're all attacking each other.
None of the favorites is giving an inch.
I don't know where Carpenter is. These two. We'll send them to 80 as well. Try to draw them back in if we can. Rosskopf. Anyone ahead? No. Okay, so we're going to sit. We're not going to attack.
Burn some energy to get back into the pack.
All right, we'll effort. We'll effort.
And he spurts away from the group. He's going for victory. Only 10 kilometers left.
I just don't see an attack being smart at this stage of the game. We're basically doing the work. I don't want to do the work. But I don't want these guys to get away. Chabanel's essentially sitting on me. These guys will go to 85 at least. Yeah, we're going to lose time anyway. I'll let him take his little gel. There's Creeder. In fact, I'm going to try my luck and follow. Don't think they played out that well because I'm kind of.
There we go. The riders are setting themselves up.
Third? No, fourth. Hopefully fourth. Hopefully fourth. Oh, come on. Oh, fifth. Tony Martin behind me on sixth. Well, I better worry about the other riders. Yeah, here we go. Well, we gapped Evans. Evans was in fourth. He's definitely lost his fourth place. So, we will times 8 it. Well, that was a pretty good stage. Fifth place. Sorry, my apologies. Fifth place. It was quite good given the company we were in. So, 44 seconds still, obviously. Where 135 is Luis Leon Sanchez, so that's okay. We have a pretty good gap to third. We are 6 points ahead of Creta in the overall points. Mountain, we haven't got, not in the top 10. Rosskopf's best young rider against Lawson Craddock there, and we are now 6th overall in the team. That changed, so we dropped from 4th or 3rd, I think. So let's see how we went in the other areas. So Rosskopf second. Now everyone else dropped out basically. So Roger is in 31st, Robin Carpenter is in 33rd, and Andy Baker is 10 minutes back in 39th. So no chance of any top 20s for those guys. We will utilise Robin Carpenter to protect Rosskopf in the last 2 stages. Look, that's it for now. I will return with the next episode and finish off the Tour of California, our signature race for the year. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll see me next time. Bye.